This is what we want to end up with, some stamped franking marks. And I've used a little script to make some concentric circles rather than using selections. I've got one for some text, two for a border, and fourth one for some intermediate dots. So we'll use that one first, intermediate dots. I could use this stroke style. You can stroke a path with a style of dots, but I won't. I'll use a brush. And while I'd like to use my own brush, we won't. We'll use a standard Gimp one. So reduce the size down to 4 or 5, 6 or 7. Spacing. This is a percentage. You need to be, I'll use a multiple of pi. You'd think that that would work around a circle. It doesn't quite, but it's not bad. So there's 314.1. Stroke the path with the paint tool, turn off brush dynamics and stroke it. There we are. We'll leave that as it is. Now for one half of the border, I'll keep the same brush, but I'll change some of the parameters. Spacing wants to be 1, 1.2, 1.3, something like that. Experiment with that one. But I need some dynamics. This is my own editable dynamics, and I want something random in spacing, so I'll take that one. This just gets in the way, so I'll close it. Now I can go to Edit, Stroke a Path. This time I'll emulate Brush Dynamics, stroke it. And we get that. And of course, I can do the same with the inner circle for the border, like that. So that's the border. We'll have a look at the text now. So I'll put in some text and a layer to render the text onto. Be sensible about your text, and with a tight radius you probably need to space it out a little bit. Making sure I'm on the correct path, I can do a text along path like that. And of course I need to rotate that, so rotate, path mode, making sure I'm on that. And this is where the center line guides come in. I can move the center of rotation like that. Another one. Maybe a timestamp. And this time I'll need to go and flip the path vertically. Just a single click. Now when I go into the paths and put it along or text and put it along a path, we get it correct orientation. And again I need to go and rotate that. Move the center of rotation. Rotate it. I can put path to selection, and if I hold the shift key down I can use multiple selections. Use a separate layer for this. I'm just going to click and drag it in like that. Turn the selection off. Go and turn all the paths off. And the stamp would look like that. A little bit of distressing. Well, make a new layer up at the top and do a layer like that. Fill it with white. And in the layers menu we'll put a mask on it. Layer mask and a black one. Full transparency. Now if I use a fuzzy brush this time, the big size, I can just dab a few marks in like that. Now I'll do a layer view from visible. And if I copy that, we get our clipboard brushes. There's a clipboard brush and there's a clipboard mask. What does the brush do? Maybe something like this. That's the brush. And if I use the clipboard mask, well, we can go and choose a colour. And of course that now uses the foreground colour. And it's a brush, we can resize it if we want to.